Hi Aquarius, this is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to your July 2025 Psychic Love Prediction. We're going to ask Spirit, what is next in love for you? What is around you? What's coming your way? Confirmation if you are in a connection. I will be using some charms and some initials today and lots of guided messages from our spirit guides. So welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's newly guided here. I'm so grateful. Let's see what our spirit guides have for you. Let's call them in now. Spirit, I ask that you share with me any loving messages for my Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What is it that you have for them? What is it that you need them to know at this time? I am listening for you now. I have evolved. Okay, you're not the person that you used to be. That's how I feel. You could have come a long way, and the person that you're going to be with today isn't the person that you would have been with, 20 years ago. So it's a feeling of you pick the person where you are at that moment in time. So you're in a different place is how it's coming in. You're in a better place. I have dreams. Your dreams are about to come true. I feel like, that sounds so cliche, but we all have dreams. We all want to be happy is basically what we dream. We all want somebody to love us and we want to love them and we want it to be mutual. It's pretty easy, but it's not that easy to fulfill. But I don't ever want you to give up on that. You deserve that. You deserve only the best. Spirit just said, I have a drone. So I feel like the drone is I'm going to look it up. I don't know if they're the protector or the drone is in the beehive that goes out and finds the flowers and then comes back and tells everybody where they are. But they could be something like that. I feel like they're kind of in a management position. But I do feel like it's important. There's a sense of importance around you or this energy coming towards you. They're saying the word substantial relationships, substantial person. One more, please, Spirit. What is it that you are trying to say? And I have ancestry. I feel like I've known you forever. You're in my DNA. It's like a DNA. I feel like I've known you forever. That's like a soulmate connection always to me. So you could feel that immediate. I feel like I've known you forever. In the moment that we meet, it just moves forward. Spirit, please share with me. I have a 10 of Pentacles. I have a Justice card. I have a Queen of Wands. And I have a Knight of Wands. The first thing that came into me was the sense of providing, which is a very divine masculine energy. And this feeling of, I want to be there for you, that Justice card of, I do want the commitment. I feel like they're very passionate about you with this Queen of Cups, Knight of Wands, Queen of Wands, Knight of Wands. I feel that you could be the first person that they really are either turned on by or fascinated by or intrigued. And they're saying you feel the same way, which is nice because nothing is more uncomfortable than somebody being totally into you and you're not as into them. But I feel like you're both totally into each other. And this passion is only going to grow is how it just came into me. So it's not something that's just like, yeah, it's great. It's hot and heavy in the beginning. And then it just kind of fades. And like, what happened to my person? No, I feel like it's going to only grow. I feel like it's going to get better with, better with time. We're going to grow on each other, but I think it starts out pretty hot and heavy. I think that, we could fall for each other very quickly, and then it just keeps getting better with time. I have a Judgment. I have a King of Pentacles. I have an Ace of Wands and a Four of Wands coming out at the same time. So this is definitely somebody who would commit. This is somebody who has a lot to offer. There's a sense of security here. There's a sense of you're making a very wise choice, is how that Judgment card came into me. Like you're a good, you either read people very, very well, a good judge of character. Okay. So I feel like this person is put in front of you, and I feel like there's, I want to say an assessment, like you sum up this person. But I think you like what you see and they like what they see. And I feel like you're both making a really good choice. I do. And there's this incredible sense of security coming in, whether it's financial security that this person has to offer, make your life a little bit easier because there's two of us, or emotional security. I want to be with you. I want to take on the responsibility of being in a committed relationship with you, whatever that means to you, whatever kind of a commitment you want. It's some kind of commitment. So that feels really good. Spirit, please share with me. I have potential. I'm going to say right from the beginning that we share with each other things like, if it keeps going the way it's going, you could be saying to friends and family, like, yeah, it's going really well, almost like too good to be true. I hope it stays this good because I think I just found somebody I really want to be with. I'm really, we're doing really great. I have self-love. It took a long time to get here, is how I felt. I felt that I had to go through a transition. I had to reinvent myself. I had to evolve. So you are in a better place. And that's when love comes in, is when you do all that work. I'm exploring. I've explored all my options. You've dated other people. Some you didn't like. Some you definitely didn't want to be with. You know what it's like to be with somebody you want to be with. I have a vision, and I have this bird kind of spreading their wings, and whether it's a vision of a future together, whether it's a feeling of, I feel free when I'm with you. I feel that, this is going to soar. There's a lot of different feelings coming into me. So those all feel really nice. Let's get some initials. Maybe we will, for some of you, maybe we will confirm a person that you may be thinking of today. And for others of you, this could be clues of who's coming. So let's do this. I've got this beautiful bowl of letters, and I'm just going to get a big handful, and we're going to just see what, if anything, matches you. Okay, I have a Q, Z, V, the letter V. I have an N. I have an S with the letter G, H, A. I have a U, A. I have an O, K, I, J. I have an L, and I have an E. Okay, so some of you may get your name, you may get your person's name, or you may get some initials. So those are a handful of clues. And let's see what else they want you to know. Spirit, tell me what else you have for us. What is coming? July. What is coming? Tell me about this connection. I have quality time. How about we enjoy each other? How about we just like to spend time together? And they're saying as much time as we can. So whatever free time we have outside of work, when we're off work, we have time, but I feel like we are spending, I would say our free time together, and we just like being together. So that's always a good sign. I have music. Music soothes our soul. A little bit of there's always music in the background. Sometimes people's homes have TVs playing in the background, and sometimes people prefer to have, like, they put on their, Alexa, put on, 70s music. And it feels like there's always music playing in somebody's house as opposed to the TV. Like the TV shut off more than there's always music playing. I have self-love. I've been taking care of me. I'm in a good place. Beautiful. I have rose-colored glasses. I see the past. I see the illusions of the past. I see unkept promises from the past. So you have a really good judge of character, is how it had come into me a little moment ago. Don't worry about that in the past you picked the wrong person. You're not that same person today. You've evolved. You've worked on yourself. You've changed. So your energy has changed. So you're going to attract a different person. And if you do attract a similar person, you're immediately going to see the red flags again. You're going to say, I've been there, done that. I'm not going through this again. So don't, trust yourself, Spirit just said. Trust your own kind of wisdom and you've learned. I have battle of the sexes, not seeing eye to eye. I'm not in agreement with that. That could be something that you struggled with in the past. I was always battling with somebody. It wasn't that easy. I feel like I had to work really hard in that connection. This feels more like we like to spend time together. We could be very compatible. We could have a lot of things in common. We could be at ease, Spirit just said, just kind of comfortable with each other in the same space. The couple who can sit in the same room and not necessarily even have to talk for hours. One person's on the computer, the other one's watching TV or reading a book. Like you can sit there and not even necessarily be communicating other than you're in the same space and kind of just being together. I have cleaning up. I'm letting go of whatever doesn't serve me. You probably have worked on that hard. I have shadows. I did a lot of shadow work. So you're in a better place, and that's when love comes in. Sheltered off. I had trust issues, insecurities. All of those things come with that work. We push through that fear. We push through the trust issues. We get back out there. We get back on the horse. We try again. So I get it. But I think that, what they're trying to tell you is that this person comes into your life and there's this almost this immediate, they engulf you with kind of, I'm here for you energy. And maybe that's what you need. Maybe you need to just feel like somebody's there for you. We all do. Let's see what sign they have for you. They could be an Aquarius. Also, I have an Aries. I have a Libra. I have a Scorpio. And I have a Leo. Okay, so those are just a handful of signs. Tell me more about this energy. Any clues? What is it that you want us to know at this time? I have thin lips. Okay, that could be you, that could be them. I have thin lips. I wish my lips were thicker, but they're not. So maybe it's you. I've got tall, a little bit of a tall, dark, and handsome energy going on there. Okay. I have social media. I'm going to say active in social media, like probably spends too much time on social media just out of boredom or entertainment. I don't think it's part of their life or their work, but they probably spend too much time and they'll probably admit it. I think a lot of us do. I have a writer. Okay, so somebody who maybe has to write for their work. They have to produce something, Spirit just said. Maybe they're, they're writing reports or they are they're documenting things somehow. I have fashion. I'm into fashion. Nice. I want to be grounded with somebody. I want to feel at home with somebody, just came in. I have retail. I could work in a retail business. Okay, fashion, retail. I love clothing, maybe. I have nerd. Some people think I'm a nerd because I'm always on the computer or because I'm, You could be a whiz with social media or just electronics, something like that. I have stubborn. Okay, a little bit of a Aries there. I have psychological. Okay, that is more of a counselor energy to me. I'm a counselor, I'm a mentor, I'm a teacher. I could have psychology as a minor in college, a lot of psychology courses. I'm a healer, they're saying. I'm a healer, you know, with this knowing people very well. So with that psychology, okay. And let's get 2 more. I have hospitality, okay. So I have retail, I have hospitality, restaurants, hotels. I have a musician, performer. I can play an instrument. Maybe I can play an instrument that a lot of people don't know how to play. I don't know what this is called. It's like an accordion, I think it's called. You don't see people who play accordions very often anymore. Let's see what else they have. Spirit, please share with me. What is it? It was almost like a harmonica too. Like I felt like I could play a harmonica. So a lot of people don't know how to play those either. I have a 10 of Swords. I have a Page of Swords. I have a 9 of Cups. And I have a Justice. It's very much a feeling of getting back on the horse. It's very much a feeling of, I'm ready to start over again. I want to be happy with somebody. I would love to be remarried. Maybe you were married and you'd like to be married again. Maybe you're looking for something like that. Or this could be just you ended some kind of relationship that wasn't a commitment. And I always wanted a commitment. So this person, I feel like, is open to a commitment. It's interesting because this little guy fishing, it was like, I caught you, you know, that, you know, this, I don't know, you know, the knight in shining armor who feels like they have to catch the, you know, the damsel in distress. It is a feeling of, I caught you, you know, I'm going to chase you until I catch you. And I think that there is divine masculine likes to chase. They still like to chase. It's like, it's inert. It's in us. It's in our DNA. And I'm going to chase you. So there's something about you that they want to feel like they captured you. But they want to feel like they want to capture your heart until I capture your heart. So that is definitely going to start happening. That's definitely going to be like, I want you to fall in love with me. So let's get some charms. Let's see what the charms are saying. Okay. Let me just zoom in a little closer. So this big bowl of gold charms, and I'm going to get a scoop and see what they're saying. Get a couple more. Okay. See what I'm feeling. Okay, so the big, beautiful sun. They said it's the start of something new. So this is new. This is some kind of new burst of energy. And we are, you know, just preparing. I feel like Spirit's preparing, you know, preparing you for it now. So if you're here healing, if you've been healing, you feel like you're in a good place. I've been loving myself. I feel like my life is going pretty good. You're probably ready, you know, to bring this in. I've changed a lot. I've gone through a major transformation. I'm not the person that I used to be. So there's that. Okay. What is this guy? This is an octopus. It came into, I mean, this person's like chasing you. So it's almost like I can't keep my hands off of you. I can't, you know, like all these hands, all these arms with the octopus. So I can't keep my hands off of you. So I feel like this person's going to be totally into you. That's nice. I have an owl, so I'm going to say you make a good decision. I feel like it's a good decision. This person, this is coming into me. I have 2 keys. I'm just going to say you capture each other's hearts with those 2 keys. I do feel that. This feels like another butterfly, little butterfly. I have these 2 branches, and I'm going to put these together. How about we grow together? This sense of we're going to grow over time. It's going to get better in time. Yeah, it starts out as hot and heavy, but the Spirit shared with me that it's only going to get better. So we're going to grow as time goes. We get to know each other. We fall even more deeply in love. I have a ring, and I'm going to put this palm with it because I feel like it's a ceremony. I feel like it's a commitment ceremony, a prayer. So we'll do that. I have a feather. I'm going to say divinely sent. Somebody, a lost loved one, look for a feather, look for white feathers. Maybe that will be a sign right before this love comes in, or as confirmation when it's coming. And then I have an anchor, which is the overall energy I've felt throughout this reading is this beautiful sense of security, that this person makes you feel secure. Whether it's emotional security or financial security. So you feel safe with this person, Spirit just said. So there is the charms. Those are beautiful. And let's see when. Spirit, when is this connection coming to us? When? What do you have for us? I have February being important. Could be a birthday month. January. I have unexpectedly, when you least expect it. I always love that feeling. And I have right on time. So that's good. You know, this is going to come to you right when you need it, right when you need it the most, something like that. After a hard time, they're saying at the bottom of the deck. And let's get some loving messages. Let's see what they say. Future feeling, Spirit. Feelings from my person now. I'm really attracted to you. They did share with me it's a mutual attraction. You're both totally into each other. I'm totally into you. Thank you, Spirit. That was fun. I'm totally into you. Thank you, Spirit. I've never felt this way before. You've changed me. So I'm falling very deeply in love with you. I've never been in love before like this. You're the only one I want to be with. I want to be exclusive. I don't want to be with anybody else physically. Loyal to you. I feel like I've known you forever. Are we soulmates? Have we traveled other lifetimes together? You are the love of my life. I do feel that way. I feel like this person is going to chase you until they capture you. I'm going to put this out into the universe. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. How beautiful. I think you're going to have a great July. I want to thank you for being here. Please remember to hit that like, subscribe, ring the notification bell, comment below. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, check out my website at KathyMamolen.com. Also, check out my other 2 YouTube channels, my Pick a Card channel and my Twin Flame channel, as I am consistently uploading on those as well. I'll put the link in the description and in the comments. I hope you have a great July, and I'll see you again in another Love Messages real soon.